evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us on a busy Thursday. I'm Lindsay Davis, in for David. We begin tonight with America's next chapter in the pandemic. COVID deaths and cases declining, more states and cities easing restrictions. At the same time, the vaccination rate in this country is drastically slowing down. In New York City, once the epicenter of the pandemic, the mayor plans to fully reopen the city by July 1st. Governor Andrew Cuomo suggests it may be possible to reopen even earlier. But health officials are expressing concern about the huge vaccination fall-off in parts of the U.S. Tulsa, Oklahoma is averaging fewer than 200 shots a day at a site capable of administering thousands. The CDC reports more than 141 million American adults have received at least one dose of the vaccine. That's nearly 55%. In some areas, officials are now going door to door to try to convince hesitant Americans to get vaccinated. ABC's Whit Johnson leads us off.
Tonight, New York City, once the epicenter of the coronavirus, announcing plans to be fully open for business by July 1st.
You've gone out, you've gotten vaccinated, you've done so much to fight through this crisis. Now we can see that light at the end of the tunnel.
New York coming a long way since those dark days of soaring death tolls and boarded up buildings. The new goal, 100% capacity in most businesses by July. But Broadway not expected to fully reopen until September.
It's music to my ears. We've been waiting a very long time.
More than half the country now seeing coronavirus cases fall in the last week. Still, there are hot spots like Colorado, Washington State, and Oregon, where indoor dining is now banned in 15 counties after a surge in hospitalizations.
We know this virus is an opportunist. If there are pockets of places that haven't been vaccinated, large communities, that is where the virus is going to strike.
Nearly 1 in 4 Americans say they're not inclined to get a vaccine. Demand still dropping in some areas. Our Marcus Moore is in Oklahoma.
At this FEMA vaccination site in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they can do 3,000 shots a day, but only are averaging about 200 a day.
Across the country, the number of shots falling from 3.3 million on average in early April to just 2.6 million per day.
We're going door to door, knocking, just trying to draw people in.
In South Carolina, Candace Counts has a message for Americans who don't want to get vaccinated. She felt that way too.
I was not going to get it. I was the main one saying, don't get it.
But she's changed her mind after watching the virus take the life of her healthy 66-year-old father in just weeks. Now she's gotten both shots of the vaccine and is encouraging others to do the same.
For weeks of him being in the hospital, nothing is as bad as what he went through. Just do your research and get the vaccine.
A desperate plea after her loss. And Whit Johnson joins us now. And Whit, what are we learning about the millions of Americans who are not returning for a second dose of Pfizer or Moderna vaccines?
Lindsay, we know about 5 million Americans who got their first doses may have skipped the second doses. And a new survey in the New England Journal of Medicine found that many Americans remain confused about the timing of protection and the necessity of that second dose. But health experts are reminding people you have up to 6 weeks to get that shot, and that is critical for full protection. Lindsay?
Whit, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.